In this video, we will learn about variables in Kotlin programming language. So first of all, we create our project. So open your IntelliJ IDE and click on new project, and I name this project as variable. And remember, you can select your JDK and you just click on create, and the project is created in few seconds. As you can see, my project is being created. It just take few seconds. All the files are being loaded in the project. We just delete the main.kt and we create a new file. So we just create a new file in src. We click on Kotlin and class. We name this class as variable. We use camel case for it, where the first word is in capital, and the rest of the words of first letter is a capital. So we just create a new file called variable. And in the last video we can see that we just first create a function called main. And in the last video we can see that how to declare a variable. So we just uh, get deep into our concept. So first of all, we can see what is a variable. So first of all, we can see what are variables. So variables are just like a container where you can store your data. So in the real life, when you do some shopping and some grocery for your kitchen, you can store them into different jars and in different containers. So unlike that, if we want to store some data, we can use variables. So let's see how we can do that. So first of all, we can use our keyword. So keyword is like a special symbol or a special type of word that has a specific meaning in programming language. So in Kotlin there are number of keywords that you can search on internet, but to declare a variable you can use the keyword as var. And next thing, you can use the variable name. I can choose a, and you can use equal, which is an assignment operator which tells that a is equal, means the value that is written on the right side of this equal sign is assigned to this variable a. So we can assign it to 34. And as we see in the last video, to print we just use print ln. So in the last video we use the parenthesis and we write our message. So if we do that, so look what happened. So it take a bit of minutes because I just create this project. So It just takes some seconds to actually load some libraries for the first time we run any file in our newly created project. It just takes some time, and you can see that there's a folder out where there are some files and folders that we see. So you can see that it print a, but it does not print the value. So anything that is written between two strings are printed on the console as it is. So if you want to print the value, you can just write the variable name, and we can rerun it. As you can see that we have our output 34. So there are two ways you can declare a variable. The first way is using the keyword var, and the second way you can use is to just use another keyword val, and you can use b. We declare the variable name and equal, and we have our value, which is 10. And I can print this, and then I can show you where you can use val and var, and what's the difference between these two types of declaration. Okay, so first of all we can see what the difference between var and val. So if I so in theory var and val are two types we can declare a variable. So the key difference between these two variables are that if we declare a variable with var keyword, you can later change them, and you can change the value anywhere in the whole piece of code. But if you declare it with val, you cannot reassign the value. So let's see. So the first variable is declared using keyword var. What we can do, I just change the value. A is equal to 56 55, and just print it, and you can see that the value of a is being changed. And you also see there's something written that initializer is redundant, means it is being changed. So we have our value changed. But if we do same with the second variable that is declared with val, so b is equal to 90, so you have an error. You can see there is a red underline which say val cannot be reassigned. So it says that you can change the value to var if you want to change the value. So we cannot do that. If we run this, you can see there is an error that say the same thing that the message show in there when you hover over the variable. You can see it say val cannot be reassigned, so we just do that, and we can rerun. So you can see that everything is back to the normal. So this is the way you can uh, declare your variable and store your value. So there are some things So by convention, when you declare a variable, if it consists of more than two words, you cannot uh, have space between them. And if you do that, you can get an error. So if I declare a variable which say first name, if I make a space between them at 23, so you can see that it being underlined. So you can see, if you do that, you have no error. So uh, do not so we not have any spaces between the variable name. And also by convention in Kotlin, you can have your variables in camel case. So what is a camel case? Is basically the first word, the first character of first word is in small, but the rest of the words that came after it are in capital letters. So we can use it as it's a convention. If you did not use that, there's no error in it. But uh, Kotlin programming language encourage you to do that. It just make your code more beautiful, and it show that you are actually writing your code according to the industry standards. So it is just about variables. So see you in the next video, where we talk about data types, because it's a very important thing, because you have to know that what types of data you can store in the variable. So see you in the next video.